Let's talk about the controversial topic of gatekeeping. I didn't even know what that expression meant until a couple of years ago. Gatekeeping, not giving away the best spots. Keeping it a secret so those who know about it can enjoy it more privately for longer. Part of me thinks that's a great concept, you know. I mean, everything nowadays is becoming overly commercialized thanks to social media. When I first moved to Japan, don't get me wrong, people knew Japan existed, but it was nowhere near the tourist-centric, trend-driven place that it is nowadays. And you hear a lot of stories coming out of Japan now that they're starting to crack down on the tourism. Crack down on the tourism, I believe that would be the correct term. Enforce rules so that they can maintain their culture and maintain the beauty that they've been maintaining for hundreds, thousands of years. And I completely agree with that. Now, this is an analysis of different tourists from different countries or anything like that. I might be about to not gatekeep. What's that? Open the gate on a place that you may or may not know about. Where else in Thailand but here, the place that I am right now, can you enjoy a beautiful sunset like this? Completely alone, effectively. I mean, yeah, there are a couple of people around. But look at where I am and look at how many people are around right now. Where else in Thailand can you achieve that? Some of you might know where I am. I've been here many times before. I've spoken about it in many videos, but I just can't believe this place doesn't get more coverage. We're actually staying over tonight. We found this nice little resort. It's very simple, nothing extravagant. It was 500 baht a night. We woke up this morning and we didn't have any plan to come here today. And I said to my wife, should we go to Chantaburi? Get ourselves down to Chantaburi one more time. It's been a couple of months since we've been. And I said, you know what? We could stay over tonight, but let's challenge ourselves to find a place to stay less than 1,000 baht, because there's plenty of places to stay. The resorts up here are a bit more pricey. We wanted to stay somewhere cheap and cheerful. So basically we don't have to do the 2.5 hour, 3 hour drive back later on. That was literally the only reason. And we found this lovely little spot. It's 5 minutes from the beach. We're just at a restaurant now, having some delicious food, which is going to cost for the three of us about 400 baht. Nobody comes here. Now, if people did start coming here, maybe those prices would no longer exist. Maybe they would shoot through the roof. So that's the trade-off, isn't it? You start to promote a place, and I've got a very small audience. I'm not a narcissist. I don't think the world is watching me. The people who do watch me, I want to show something a little bit different, a different side of Thailand. Whilst beaches are not exactly the most unheard of thing, these beaches, this type of beach, this quiet, this background, I think it's a rarity. And the fact that we've just literally come across this spot on Google Maps, as in browsing around on Google Maps, let's go check that place out. And there's literally no one here. And it looks like this. I think it's a real find. I'd like these businesses here because the people are so nice, but there's so few people. I'd like these businesses to get a bit more business, get a few more customers. So I don't know, they can continue doing what they love, but would that come with a price? Would more business here take its toll on a place like this? Would Chantaburi, Hat Chow Lao, this beautiful little untouched piece of paradise, no longer be quite this beautiful if more people were here? It's a very interesting question because we need both perspectives. Now, I've got no qualms with saying that I don't agree with what some foreigners say out here. I think certain foreigners, shock horror, only care about themselves. And I'm not saying I care about everyone. They will gatekeep a place because they want to be the only one who can enjoy it, the only one who knows about that restaurant, the only one who stays in that hotel, the only one who knows about that condo, etc., etc. It's like this feeling of elitism, like it's your own little personal piece of Thailand. And I get it. And I understand that if you are here for a quiet and peaceful existence, of course you don't want people invading that space. But the other side of that coin is we know the locals here They work hard. They grind long hours to take care of themselves, to take care of their families. They greet everyone with respect, so polite, so warm, so welcoming. And if their concept of a business was a restaurant, for example, I think telling people about that restaurant isn't a particularly big deal. I think sharing your knowledge of that restaurant isn't a particularly big deal. Even though you like it quiet, maybe the business owners would like a few more customers, especially in quieter spots like this, especially when they've come up with such a lovely restaurant like the one that we've just eaten at, or the one we're eating at right now. I'm just taking a little walk. The one behind us here, shaded in the trees, is called Glamping. It's actually a campsite as well, but it's Glamping Kitchen. Beautiful food, super nice service. I'm not trying to promote them. They don't know that I'm making this video. It's nothing like that. But I'm just saying, if I can get them a couple of more eyes, and if someone's driving through Hat Chow Lao and they're thinking where to go, remember this recommendation. You won't be disappointed. Very good service, beautiful scenery, great food, good price. Can't go wrong. You know, you can see behind me there, the bike. She's actually driving up and down the strip, coming to people, finding the people, because there isn't a concentrated area where all the people are. It's fascinating, really different atmosphere. But money aside, imagine just driving up and down here all day. Obviously, it's not this nice at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's probably extremely hot. This is why I always come here. This is why the 2.5 hour, 3 hour drive doesn't bother me, because I know that I'm not going to be disappointed when I arrive. We've got mountains behind us there. We've got mountains on the horizon over there. That sunset, even though it's a little bit hazy, it's coming in nice. It's kind of an eerie feeling on this beach. I kind of feel nostalgic when I'm here. It sounds a bit weird. I think it is because it's so quiet and it's not been overrun by tourists. I actually feel a little bit nostalgic, like I've gone back in time. It's a great feeling. I love nostalgia. I'm always reminiscing over the past, sometimes in a very unhealthy manner. So let me know what you think, guys. Gatekeeping in Thailand, gatekeeping in general. Do you agree with it? Do you want to be a gatekeeper? Do you prefer to promote the businesses you find, to try and help the businesses you find? I've told you where I stand, but I'm not saying if you're a gatekeeper yourself that you're doing anything wrong. So cheers for watching this little ramble, guys. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.